Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pop the Balloon or Find Love UK, produced by BM. I'm your host, Dymund. Today, we are joined with Keona, Duyane, and we have BM. How is everyone feeling today?
Good.
Yep. Good energy. Pretty good. Yeah.
Good. So happy to have you guys on both with us here today. We've seen you both on our episode. Is it a yes for you?
Yeah. Pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm chill.
And is it a yes for you?
Yeah.
We've got a match! Let me take your mic here. Okay, go ahead and take your girl. How was your experience coming on the show? What were your expectations? And do you feel like you got what you were looking for?
Okay. Yeah. So the experience wise, obviously came to look for love, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I had a good experience overall. Went a couple rounds, so got to see a couple different options. See what was there to offer. Some of them, obviously didn't go my way. But eventually, I think I did find someone really interested in. So, think all's well that ends well in that respect. Yeah.
Lovely. And how about yourself, Keona? How was your experience on the show?
Yeah, I think my experience was good as well. Obviously before I went on, I met some really nice girls, as well. We built a good rapport between us. And then obviously going on, I was obviously a bit nervous. I was a bit nervous. So going on, I was like, okay, I don't really know what to expect. I kind of just had no expectations and just hoped that, okay, I'll find someone that I might like. And I was trying to like steer away from what I might normally or typically go for. But then I feel like when I actually got down there, like if I just all of that just went out of my head, and then I just so yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, listen, it was a journey with you two matching, but you did evidently end up matching. Have
Yeah.
you gone on any dates? Have you been in communications? Have you seen each other? How is it going?
Really, really good actually. We communicate like every day. FaceTime call. So
Whoa.
that's yeah. It's all sweet on that side. Yeah. And then we did manage to go out Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Restaurant when to, I think it was the Flesh and Bun in Covent Garden, so that was really nice. And then yeah, got to spend a bit of time and chat and stuff. But yeah, we obviously plan on doing many more things. It's just kind of scheduling kind of things. Obviously, if you meet somebody, it's like okay, it's like you already have stuff planned, so it's kind of conflicting. But we definitely are gonna see each other a lot more. Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
smiling like a Cheshire cat right now because I am so happy to hear this. This is
Yeah,
amazing. I
yeah.
mean, I want to talk a bit, Kiona.
Mm.
So we've seen your
Yeah.
journey plan out in getting to Dwayne. Walk us through that process a little bit.
Um. Okay. So yeah, as I said, I did go on essentially thinking, okay, let me like kind of steer away from what my usual like type is, because that obviously hasn't worked out for me. So I did think, okay, let me try, and more so personality wise, not even just facial wise. So the person that I initially may have matched with, it was given red flags. It was given a lot of
Ooh.
things that I already know is going to be a problem. But I don't know. I think I was hot. I was nervous. So I just was like, okay, cool. Let me, because there was already things that I knew that I couldn't kind of deal with. But yeah, and then obviously the last two guys that were there was Dwayne and the other person. So there was something with Dwayne, but then like I said, it was just you know that just made me go over there. But I'm happy with my choice there. I'm happy that I ended up backpedaling and just really deep in that.
I'm
This
glad you
ain't gonna
did.
work.
So I want to ask
Yeah.
you, Keona, what is it about Dwayne that you like?
I really think he's actually funny. Like he's really funny. Like our first conversations, he was just really funny, and he's very open as well. Like it wasn't really awkward us talking, even though the situation we met in, it can actually be awkward, but it wasn't awkward at all. We had like we were able to like bounce off of each other and kind of like yeah. I just think he's really much like a really open book. So it's easy to get to know someone when they're not like hiding anything from you, or when they're not like it's like you're a bit weird. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I like.
And Dwayne, do you feel like she is 100% for real because of the fact that you wasn't her first choice? And I also want to add on to that as well. Why did you not give up um, when she didn't pick you first?
Yeah. Well, like kind of piggybacking off what Keona said, like the way I kind of see things is obviously we came there to the kind of sift through different kind of people to see who you match with best. Obviously this is based on multiple factors: attraction, initial thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. So yeah, 100%. I feel confident in my decision. And the reason why I didn't really kind of like back turn or backpedal, like kind of try and get back at whatever the situation was, is because I'm not built like that. It's just I don't know. It's just obviously initially when she came, my balloon was still up. So obviously I'm attracted to her. So in my head it's like, okay, if I pop it now or be weird, it's just like, okay, I'm just trying to be weird for being weird's sake. So obviously I think obviously how the situation went, like you said, it was a bit it wasn't as regular as or smooth as you would have thought it should have gone, I guess, if people do match in the end. But I mean, like no, we're sitting here together and we've had a great experience, great chat. A lot of good things, a lot of good things coming up too. So I think I think I'm validated in my decision and continuing and moving forward with the choice I made. So yeah.
So do you feel like she's 100% real with you?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, that the chats and talks we have is like it's a really, really open. Like I said, we talk about all sorts of things. We had discussions about serious things, like hard things or whatever. So, and I think I'm a good judge of character, so I can kind of tell if someone's kind of being weird or whatever. But she
Okay.
hasn't. She's been amazing. So all good on
Oh, amazing! Wow, thank you. That's
that. Oh,
nice.
okay. All right.
Kiona,
All right.
we are all going to be looking at you because you made that move, right? It's like we want to see you really show, you know, Dwayne that he's also deserved. Do you get me? Because
Yeah.
he is a good guy,
Mm.
and I'm sure all of us watching don't want to see him get hurt. So, what do you think that you need to do in order to kind of win him back and, you know, even convince us that you're definitely in it for the right reasons?
Okay. Well, like essentially what I've been doing, like, we're talking, I'm giving a lot of my time to make sure he knows that I am actually like ready to like, get to know him and be properly intentional, because our date on Valentine's Day, it was so all over the place because I was ill. So I wasn't actually really feeling up to it to go out because yeah, I felt so rubbish. Like even like Dwayne will know that I was in the car and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna vomit. Like I felt so sick. I was really sick, but I thought to myself that I actually need to just make the effort to go and see him, to be with him, and to go on a date with him and get to know him, so he knows that at least that from that, like I'm gonna be willing, even when I'm not ill, I'm gonna be, willing to do things with him. And I feel like as well, I feel like when you like talk to someone and you're dating them, it's very easy to know if they wanna, if it's just for a little fling or if it's actually something serious, especially based on our conversations and like the questions that I ask him and stuff like that. I feel like, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like I'm, doing that a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's my answer to the
No,
question.
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I mean, let's talk about the good things. Let's talk about the happy things. So you lot
Yes,
went
yeah.
out. You went to a restaurant. So he's been treating you, or how's that looking like?
Yeah. How did the restaurant go?
Yeah,
Go
okay, yeah.
on.
Okay, yeah. So I obviously went to our house, picked her up.
Oh, he picked you up. Okay,
As a
Yeah, you
gent.
picked me up.
Yes,
you
chivalry is
see.
not dead.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, no, I agree, I agree. So yeah, picked her up. Make sure I was on time and stuff. So yeah, like the day was kind of wishy washy just because of the fact that she was ill. It was a bit of a last minute kind of thing. In fact, I think the restaurant that I think I found it maybe like a couple hours before we actually went out.
Mm,
So it was a rush job.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it came together beautifully in the end.
Yeah.
Obviously got a couple nice gifts and stuff for her and things like that.
You
So
bring gifts too?
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna show you guys.
yeah. So yeah, I made sure to. I wanted to set, like I said, intentions. I wanted to set
Mhm.
and show that yes, although a situation may came together a bit awkwardly or weirdly, that doesn't mean it has to inform the rest of how this is going to go.
That's
So
right.
Okay.
Yes.
on to the best foot forward. Yeah, but we had a really good night. It was really, really good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I am
Keona.
cheesing. I am cheesing.
Oh,
Fiona,
me?
from your end.
Yeah, so basically how we ended up going out is that I went shopping with my mum. Like she was going out to go and buy a Valentine's Day dress to go out with her significant other. So I was, with my mum, and the whole week I was generally feeling really ill. But when I went out that day, I felt a bit better. So I texted him and I was like, "Oh, I think I feel a little bit better. I want to buy a dress." So anyways, now I ended up doing what I needed to do. I've come home and we started kind of like finding places to go. Like he looked for places, I looked for places. A lot of the places were booked out because obviously Valentine's Day, everyone has already made their reservation. So then I sent one place to him and then he sent me a place, and I think I took like maybe like 2 hours to reply. And then he was like, anyway, I've booked this place and I'll come pick you up this
Yes.
time. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's picked me up now. We went out to eat, and
That's interesting there actually.
Mhm.
Let me stop you there because you said you took 2 hours to reply, but he still never gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of men, when they see that, they're like, "Yeah, she's ghosting. This is not
Unfollow,
worth it. I'm
block.
Yeah,
out."
that's true.
Right, and it's happening a lot as well. Um, but now where you are now, Keona, seeing that he actually made that action where he still booked it and sent you the reservation, how do you feel right now, knowing that he has that intentions of never giving up?
Oh, like really happy. I feel very content with that because I mean these days you don't really know like people's intentions and stuff like that. But I feel like there's no like grey area. There's no cloud over what he's actually trying to do. Whereas that is kind of not what I wouldn't say what I'm used to, but what I see a lot where it's like, oh,
Okay.
does he like me, or does he this, or does he that? But
Hmm.
there was no, you know, there's none of that.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's
That
great.
is so wonderful. That is so wonderful, guys. I mean,
Wait,
so
I
I'm
should show you my
assuming.
present. Let me just show you guys real
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Oh
Guys,
god, yeah.
wait, not this is what he got me, and then
Oh.
Oh,
he got me this card. It says, "Be my Valentine."
Oh.
And then he got me some
oh.
champagne as well, but the champagne is like it's almost finished. But yeah,
That
that's
is so sweet.
I know, right? Yeah, it was very sweet.
I love
let me
that.
I think I need to say my line for the first time on the UK edition. I'm saying my
Yes,
line after how many weeks? This is what it's
it's
all
all
about.
It's all
Yes, yes,
about.
yes.
that's
Yes,
right.
when people showing intentionality like this, when men step up as well like this, it's great because we want to show this type of example to other people. And also when you accept a man to, you know, take the lead like this, and you know you allow him to do that, it's great. So you could have missed out on all of this if you just imagine, you could have missed out on all of this. Life is not just about what you think it is in front of you. You need to explore, because your person might be still there, but you're just choosing to ignore that person. But I'm happy that you actually did come back for him, and I'm happy that he also gave you a second chance. Because look at you both now.
Yeah.
I know.
It's amazing.
I agree.
And I just want to touch up a little bit on what BM said about allowing a man to lead. We all want that man to lead, right? But the beautiful thing about allowing a man to lead and take charge as a man, it allows us women to really ooze in our femininity and be in that right spot that we're supposed to be. I mean, Keona, the smile on your face, I can feel it from here. Like I can feel the good vibes. Even yourself, Dwayne, I can literally feel it from here. And I'm so happy for the two of you guys. Like, I wish you guys nothing but the best moving forward, honestly.
It's the fact that he gave her a present that she wasn't expecting, and she was so happy and delighted to receive that present.
Yeah,
That
no,
feeling.
Yeah. She was really grateful in the night. Actually, she was really. I thought she actually saw it because I put it in the back seat, and when I kind of showed her and gave it to her, she was really surprised and really grateful. Like you could tell it was just genuine. Like, oh wow, like oh.
So you gave it to her after
You're
dinner?
thinking, well,
Yeah. When I dropped her off,
Oh.
kind of surprised kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it. Like, I was tunnel vision just in the front, trying to like just collect myself. I wasn't looking around all of this. I didn't even clock. When he gave it to me, I was just like, oh, okay, thanks. And I was like, oh, can you take my picture? And he took my picture. And that's another thing as well. I like when a man can take my pictures really well, and he did exceptional.
Okay, Dwayne.
Yeah.
You get extra
I
brownie
My pictures
points.
well.
Yeah.
it's the little things that matter, and that's what a lot of women want as well. They just want the little things that's considerate.
Yeah.
But yeah, also we do also want you, Keona, to also spoil him. You know, we do want to see you also.
Men love
make
that too,
him
you know,
also.
Yeah.
So
Dwayne said, yeah.
So we're waiting.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one. That one I can definitely do. Like I can do that.
So what's next? What's next for you both? What's coming up next for you both?
I mean, also like I said, had a great start, which is always a positive. Always what you want to kind of do when starting off a relationship. So I mean, we started off on a good foot. Obviously, we're gonna go out plenty more times, connect, kind of explore each other's kind of ideals and stuff like that. So I think once we get to that point where it's like, we really understand each other, because it takes time. You got to give it time. It doesn't matter how much you like someone initially or how many good dates you've gone on, in the first couple months, whatever. Obviously, it takes time to get to know somebody and to kind of feel them out and know that, okay, this is the person I really want to be with. But in terms of how it starts, I can only judge on that, and it's been great on my side, and pretty sure on hers as well. So I think we're definitely gonna. I think it's definitely gonna turn to something. Yeah. That's what I say for now. We'll see.
Not Keona getting shy.
And Keona, what's next for you? What's coming up?
Yeah, literally same thing. I think I think we were meant to go on a date this week, but I feel like because I said something about like, my friend's birthday. He said he's doing something, so we were actually meant to go this week. But I feel like because obviously he lives a bit further away than me, so that's why we're actually having to plan rather than just turn up because he lives like an hour away from me. So, but I don't know. I mean, are you free on Friday? Because I'm free. Right, we go.
Yeah, listen, let's make it work. We'll do this on Friday. Mo's on. Mo's on
I'm
whatever we do. So.
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, I'm
guys,
cool.
this is
Like
amazing.
he's really cool, honestly. So we're gonna
Okay. Any up and coming projects from you both that we should look out for?
uh, dropping some clothing and stuff soon. We've been doing that, trying to get into that fashion kind of stuff. Like I said, I was on a show. I was have my day job and stuff in accounting and stuff. But yeah, it's probably my proper project and passion and stuff. Obviously, I've got a couple of boys who are dropping stuff too. So yeah, we look out for our peoples. We're dropping serious stuff soon for real.
Okay, that's good. We're definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah.
And what about you, Keona?
yeah, so my events business is called the Opal Experience. So I have an event, it's a dance class on the 29th of March. And then after that I also have like a few day parties that I've got coming up, a few like themed parties as well between now and September. So yeah, I've got that coming up. And yeah, like Dwayne said, I've got my my day job there, but this is kind of like my passion and what I want to do. So yeah.
Great. Well, I mean,
Amazing.
we wish you both the best, and
Yeah.
I hope we keep seeing more success. And when I bring you back on the next catch up, which is after the catch up, I hope to hear of many great things.
Well, guys, thank you so much. We really loved having you on the show. We love seeing your journey up until this point, and I wish you both nothing but the absolute best and in your endeavors and everything that you have planned. And of course, in this relationship that you're building as well. Wish you guys so much love. Do keep us updated on what's going on. And for the viewers, thank you so much for tuning in today. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll catch you all next time. Bye.
Yeah.